Triple H, you've done it again, my friend. Oh my god, what are you doing with this? Okay, Brock Lesnar, he's cool and all, great to have him back, but honestly, I didn't care for him to come back right now. All right, I wanted to see this story wrap up in a beautiful crescendo of cinema. All right, all the stuff that you're talking about, right? Especially in the beginning of SummerSlam, you came out, whatever, boom, you said this is gonna be the greatest SummerSlam of all time. It is not. It is not. You ruined it. Okay, you left a bitter taste in my mouth, and now we're sitting here just like blue balled, man. I wanted The Rock to come back, man. Why do I have to summon a ritual for him? All right, I'll do it. What do I have to do for The Rock to come back, man? That's the thing. I'm not even that big of a fan of The Rock. I don't really care for him that much, okay? I don't. But just to see this story end off like this, right? Cody Rhodes just walking away, whatever, and then Brock Lesnar comes back and just F5s John Cena, man. Like we haven't seen that already back in 2012. We're not stupid, Triple H. All right? And I get it. You're trying to say, oh yeah, this is long term. Wait. Let me cook. Wait. Rhea. Can I cook for you, Rhea? Yeah, I make good hamburgers and sausage for you, Rhea. And yeah, you can wear leather too while I'm doing it. I wanted to see The Rock. Okay? I don't care for him, but I wanted to see the story end, man. In either a vicious way or a brutal way, or open up a new pathway within the story, right? There's so much to unfold here. The Rock just can't get away and just do nothing, bro. I don't care, man. Call him, please. Triple H, call him. I don't care if he's on a plane. I don't care if he's in bed. I don't care if he's in a Hollywood ritual. Just call him. I need The Rock, please. All right, please. Okay? The thing is, that's the thing, man. I sound like a glazer. I sound like a crazy ex. But I don't care about this. I don't care about Brock Lesnar, okay? Whatever, he's cool. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter like that. Triple H, you are losing your mind, my friend. Brock Lesnar, him coming back, what did that have to do with anything, man? What did that have to do with anything? Okay, that is just some clip farming viral shit that he just keeps on doing. Every single time, the guy is just, oh my god, he's spamming these stupid things, right? Oh, come back. Oh, wow, Brock Lesnar, I popped. I didn't move. All right, I looked at Brock Lesnar. I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing here? What is this guy doing here? It has no purpose. There's no long-term thing to this. Okay, I don't even give a shit if The Rock comes back on Monday and then there you go, boom, you have your moment. But still, this honestly was the cheapest pop, one of the most anticlimactic pops I've ever heard. Right? Even the people in the crowd, man, they popped, but then afterwards they're like, what the hell is he doing here, right? They they self-realize, they're like, oh shit, this is kind of stupid. The dopamine wore off, and then it's like, boom, he's just here to do an F5 and Cody Rhodes is gone. Come on. Why isn't this why wasn't the ending more of about Cody Rhodes and John Cena? I don't give a shit about no Brock Lesnar. All right, this is equivalent to Drewski coming out and having a rap battle. Okay, this is the same shit to me because it's just viral moments that are very short-term dopamine rushes to your brain. Okay, it has nothing to do with any cinema. Oh yeah, so we're gonna book this and have a whiteboard full of ideas and sit in this room and act like we're doing. No, they are not doing their job, man. I don't care if it's oh yeah, Raw. Yeah, something's going to happen after Raw. No, who gives a shit about Raw at this point? You booked this as, you market this to us and you had a stupid ass promo when you first came out. You said this is going to be the best SummerSlam of all time. No, it is not the best SummerSlam of all time. Okay? Only a couple things happened here that was actually relevant. But this match honestly just oh my god. It ruined everything. Okay? Rhea Ripley match, okay, cool. AJ Styles match, cool. They're all good matches, okay? But this match, honestly, this was supposed to be the cherry on top. This was supposed to be the cherry on top, man. The whipped cream to the fucking ice cream. Okay? This was supposed to be cinema, and it just wasn't cinema at all. Nothing lived up to the hype and the expectations of this match, okay? Look, and I will say, there were certain things that were pointing to Cody Rhodes turning heel, okay? Like him taking the ring post, right? Using that as a weapon. Even the way they were framing shots, they were showing that Cody Rhodes was very remorseful and regretful of what he's about to do, right? He was pulling out all the stops. And that was like the good direction. That was the perfect direction they could have went in creatively, right? But then afterwards, they just like, oh my God, they just dropped the ball. They just dropped the ball. Right? This had all the makings to become cinema, and they just wasted it on a cheap ass pop, a cheap ass moment. Oh, Brock Lesnar's back. Whoa, cool, man. Whoa, he's a beast. He's gonna throw people around, dude. Come on. Do you really need to do that? Especially when you have this circle of people, right? You have The Rock, you have John Cena, you have Cody Rhodes, you even have Seth Rollins you can throw in there, right? Cinematically, you could have used your soldiers to create something actually, meaningful, with substance, right? With long-term fucking, meat to it, right? This shit doesn't have meat to it. Brock Lesnar and John Cena? What's the point? You're just running it back for like the third, fourth time. It's stupid. It's just redundant. Triple H is out of ideas. Look, I do understand John Cena, turning face is for the greater good, okay? Keep that guy's face as for his last run. I enjoyed it, okay? The whole entrance and everything, like it was good, okay? But just the fact that you're letting Cody Rhodes still be a face it's just baffling to me. It's baffling to me, especially after everything he did in his match. It didn't make any sense for him to be a face. Okay, people were booing him. People like John Cena more, and I guess that's the direction that they're going in. Okay, they're trying to make it like a slow burn film, right? John Cena's probably gonna get more cheers than Cody, whatever, right? They're both faces, and Cody's jealous of him, basically, right? That's gonna be the premise. I bet you any money that's gonna be the premise. And if it is, like, come on, man, why am I able to predict this shit, right? A TV show, a movie should be unpredictable. This is so predictable. Okay? And honestly, like Brock Lesnar, that's just predictable too, because everyone has speculations of Brock Lesnar coming out. He came out, he got his pop, his cheap ass pop, boom. It's stupid, bro. Who is really going to remember this and care about this? Especially when you're trying to put a cherry on top. Like SummerSlam's supposed to be like the WrestleMania. Right? It's supposed to have the same weight, the same value, the same, cathartic moment that WrestleMania has. But it didn't have that. Just some cheap ass pop. And the fact that Cody Rhodes just walked backstage like everything is normal. Oh my God. It's stupid, okay? It's stupid. Like that moment when they were hugging, right? That should have been the moment where Cody Rhodes could have had this paranoid moment, right? And he's looking at John Cena, or the camera's just interchanging. And basically, you know what I mean? Boom, he kicks him in the balls, or it's just like it's a subtle heel turn, right? Maybe he pushes him away or does something, It could have been more cinematic, and they had every single chance. It was perfect. SummerSlam was actually perfect leading up to this match. But then, at the end, it just ruined everything. It leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. It's so stupid, redundant. Like, look at this. Look at this scene right here. This was so perfect. Okay, they were framing like John Cena as this, beaten down hero, this old veteran of a hero. Cody Rhodes disrespecting him with a John Cena taunt, and then boom, he just towers over John Cena. Like, this is literally what I predicted, man. Okay, the old, grizzled vet, right? The face that you empathize with, but then you just had to have fucking Brock Lesnar come out and ruin it. The show opened up with some stupid ass scene of Jacob Fatu wearing a corny ass shicey mask. Okay, Cody Rhodes, he comes out, whatever. Okay, he looks all sharp and stuff. But then just, Triple H again, like, why are you here, man? He's always here, trying to be in the spotlight. So everything I do is so creatively, cinematically, and so I wanna Rhea. And then boom, Rhea's music hits. Okay, this is my brutality, and I'm in sweet dreams. Like, it's stupid, man. Oh my God. Honestly, he's just glazing her at this point. Whatever. Okay, it's such a coincidence that he was out there before, and then boom, Rhea Ripley's music hits.
Okay, this match was good though. Okay, the only critique here is I think that women's entrances need to be improved on, right? Like for Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, there should be a little bit more presentation. With Naomi's, right? She had good presentation. She had the guitar and all that shit, right? Where was the presentation for Io? Right? Where was the presentation for Rhea? This is supposed to be a whole championship match with like 3 big stars. Like, come on, man. Put some effort into your stars, your female stars, right? Like Rhea Ripley, like, you know, something, right? A kangaroo, some shit coming, you know? Like, please, right? She should walk out with like fucking kangaroo or some shit, you know, just to make it feel a little bigger, okay? Triple H, make some better ideas, man. Make some better decisions, please, because you're wasting everybody's time with this shit, and I'm sick and tired of it, okay? But the match was good, okay? Again, match was good. Next was Uncle Howdy. Oh my god, he came out and it's just stupid, okay? It was daylight. It didn't make any sense. The aura was gone. And honestly, man, why is he out here just sitting down, man? Okay, like at least preserve his like aura in a way where he's not seen, because he can't do that shit. Bray Wyatt, he had aura, okay? When watching, he had aura. Uncle Howdy doesn't have aura watching, okay? Anyways, thank God he was involved, because if he was just sitting there, it looks stupid, okay? Anyways, this match was actually very entertaining. You know, I did pop a couple times, right? There was a couple spots that stood out to me. I like the one where Gargano, or no, what's the name? Tommaso, right? When he was hanging by the belts, and he put his feet up and shit, and he dodged the spear. That was cool, right? Initially, I thought they were going to tribute Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy since they're there, but they didn't, and that was cool. Okay, I honestly think that was a very clever and crafty move from Tommaso and Gargano. Okay, cool, whatever. You had his wife come out and kayfabe. I don't know if it's kayfabe or not, but I think she landed on her kneecap. Oh my god, poor girl, right? Whatever. Gargano, you know, take care of her and stay off screen, because I don't want to see your ass, okay? You are not entertaining. Tommaso, you two, you know, help her, right? Both of you guys, you know, nurse her, because I don't want to see you guys on screen, okay? Anyways, what's his name? Joe Gacy, he pulls the belt. Cool, right? Whatever. He wins. It's stupid, okay? Next was Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria, and I honestly think this was a good match too, okay? Like, I had no complaints with this match. They had a little freaky deaky going on though, with a little handcuffs, a little zip ties. The spots in this match were actually creative, okay? And I guarantee this was not Triple H, okay? This was Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria sitting down and actually, you know, coming up with these spots, right? Props to Lyra Valkyria. She had like a great amount of spots, a great amount of moves that she executed while zip tied, which is very impressive, right? Shoot, very impressive. But anyways, like, check this out. Like, I love this spot right here when she had, you know, Bayley come out. She had the chair over her head, and they had this like hesitation between like, oh shit, should I hit her or not? That was cool, right? Cool match. Okay, cool. No complaints. Solo Sikoa. Oh my god, man. He had aura coming out, and I actually appreciated, oh man, the towel, you know, the gladiator shorts. He looked like he was Samoa Joe, right? Or like a Fight Night champion character, right? Cool. Okay, cool. But then Jacob Fatu's fit, oh my god, what is this? What is this Temu horror fucking mask? All right, I know Sean Baker, okay, the guy who makes all the masks and stuff. He takes a hell of a lot of time to make these masks, but it just looks so corny and over the top. Not everything needs to look like a Bray Wyatt dupe. Not everything has to have this like realism to it. Anyways, Solo Sikoa, he won the match in the most like anticlimactic way. You had Talatanga helping him, right? Just kicking the door, boom, whatever. And then he falls out in the worst way possible. It's like Humpty Dumpty, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Come out like a man. Okay, look, I truly don't understand why they saved the moonsault after the match. Like, this is the whole point of the match, to have these spots like this and you save it. It's just stupid, man. Next, we had these two clowns on our screen pop up and try to get a cheap ass pop from, you know, the Latin Americans, and honestly, it didn't work on me. Okay, even though I'm, you know, a little Latin American, right? Counted as that, you know, face reveal, boom, pipe bomb. It was stupid. Okay, I hate seeing all these like random flippers from AAA who have no business being here, okay? Other than just to be like a Santino Marella dupe. It's stupid, okay? Anyways, this match, whatever, is cool. AJ Styles, he was, you know, playing up the character of Eddie Guerrero, right? Trying to just like get in Dom's head. Cool, right? Cool stuff, okay? with this match, I do like how they were both kind of pulling like Eddie Guerrero tricks on each other. This match was full of fun stuff. Okay, light, entertaining stuff. Right, cool. Right, it didn't overstay its welcome. This honestly was my favorite match of the whole fucking card. Okay, it did its job. It was fun. But again, just talk about a pointless ending. I don't understand what is going on in Triple H's brain. There's something going on there, like a brain hemorrhage. Maybe, they botched something for surgery or something, man. I don't know what it is, okay? Look, okay, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking, okay? I don't want anybody to pass away. I'm just joking, okay? But Triple H, okay, you need to lock in, my friend. Okay, I don't care about this long-term shit anymore. I'm sick and tired. Give it to me, man. Give me heel Cody Rhodes, okay? Give me that sadistic heel Cody Rhodes. I saw it in his face during this match. It is sick. It is sickening to me that I see something that good and you're just withdrawing it from us. And again, you're getting that reaction I guess you want of like, you're trying to pull that out of us. Like, oh, we want this, we want that, whatever. You're trying to do that with so many different things though. Karrion Kross, you're trying to do it. LA Knight, you're trying to do it. Cody Rhodes, now you're trying to do it, right? It's stupid, man. Even The Rock is like, oh my God, he is the guy to tie this whole story together and you didn't have him. You didn't have him. You should have made it happen. I don't care if he's on a movie set. I don't care if he's on a date. I don't care if he's in bed with this girl. You know what I mean? Taking that Hawaiian. I don't care. Okay? Call him up. All right? 3 a.m. Just call him up like a fucking crazy ex and just please get him on the show, man. Please. It is stupid, man. Okay? Tie this whole story together. Make it make sense because right now Triple H, it is not making sense, my friend. It is not making sense. Who cares about Brock Lesnar? Okay, he's cool. He's a badass, whatever. It's great to have him back, but still, it doesn't make any sense. It's so, like, open-ended right now. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even care. I don't care, okay? I want to see cinema. I want to see, like, well-thought-out plans. There's nothing well thought out right here, man, okay? Bring that Honolulu Hawaiian back, man. Please, give me The Rock, okay? What do I have to do, man? I got to do a ritual? Boom, ba da ba da ba da da ba da, boom, ba 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 ba, boom, da. Oh, ah, lea, oh, la, ya, lea, oh, lea, la, la, ya, la, la, whoa, 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 whoa. If yes or no, there we go. Boom. Like, I need The Rock, man. I need to, like, oh my God, I need to see this story, like, unfold and tie together. Because right now, Triple H basically just closed that chapter of John Cena, Cody Rhodes. That is what they're signifying with this. Brock Lesnar is going to come out, boom, and boom, that's the storyline. Anyways, it's stupid. I'm sick and tired of this, man. Triple H, you ruined my night, okay? I could have been out. I could have been eating, right? But instead, I starved myself, right? I didn't, like, bro, I had to go to the washroom so bad, and I didn't go for Triple H, all right? I can get like diseases from that. You know that, right? Oh my God. Triple H, you don't have any empathy, man. All right. Your boy Intern John could have been on the toilet already, dying. All right. But I didn't. Okay. For the loyalty of watching this goddamn thing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, man. I'm sick and tired of SummerSlam. I'm sick and tired of Triple H, man. Oh my God. All right. Intern John out.